Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. It's midday money. A tad early for midday, but got to start up a little early. I got Ross and Jesse live today on Winter Circle at 1 o'clock. So I figure we'll run through everything today. I can load this up in podcast form. You can always listen after the fact, podcast form, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon, Apple, Google, wherever. Listen to podcasts. Midday Money's there. Just type in Midday Money. Give it a follow. Cost you nothing to listen after the fact. Just like it doesn't cost you anything to follow on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, or on the YouTube channels, Winning Free Picks and Sean Higgs. Both of them. Follow them both. It's free. Come on. If you want premium stuff, you could use promo code midday, 20% off. Myself or anybody else on the website. Why not? We got a leaderboard. I'm doing pretty good in baseball. NBA did have a loser last night in NBA with the Mavs, 44-35 on the season with NBA. We lost here. I'll pop up the picks here in the video as well. Lost yesterday in the video, 61-53. The over did not get there. So that over was let's get 216 on that by close. Crazy. Anyway, loser here though, 61-54 plus 475. That is off a game. That should be 54. Sorry about that. Plus 475. Baseball winner. 93-91. Natty's under 8.5. Plus 640. Also had that guy on the site yesterday as well. So 169 and 152 plus, I think we're like $2,200. Not too shabby. Average odds of plus 104. Having a good run in baseball. 93-91 plus 640. We're coming right back on the Braves under 8. Do see some 7.5s now. There are a couple of 8s. White Sox run line. I don't care that they've dropped, 14, 15 in a row? I'm taking plus 190. Win by a run and a half. You want to take the Red Sox, you could take them on a run line plus 160. So if you go both run lines, you guarantee yourself a profit because I think someone wins here by margin. And I'm going to White Sox plus 190. We'll be made fun of today. How do you not take this? I look at this as Boston is a pick 'em, even a dog at minus 105 or whatever it is here, versus a White Sox team. I got to go opposite. I don't care. Care if it loses. It's one loss. One loss isn't going to break me in a spot like this. But again, you can't really pick and choose those things, right? I've been looking for spots for the White Sox. We'll come in on them here. Run line plus 190. Toronto on the road. I don't like laying with Toronto. I don't like this team at all. The line, though, just keeps going up and up and up. Bassett, well, he hasn't pitched in Oakland for a bit. Should be familiar with the park. He had some success there. Oakland is Oaklanding it up. I mean, what the heck are they doing? Hi, yeah, we don't have a park yet in Vegas, but let's negotiate playing in other venues to build our brand. You don't have a brand, Oakland. You don't have a brand. That's why you're leaving Oakland. Nobody likes you. Derelict Oakland A's. Good grief. Can you imagine if Ricky and Canseco McGuire were still over there back in the 80s? Those are your 3 baseball plays. Braves under, White Sox run line plus 190, Toronto run line plus 110. We'll run down to Marcos Mina for my guy who hasn't been in here, but that's all right. I'll shout him out and embarrass him for not coming in. Pitt in Minnesota. I wanna take the over here with the Twins, Joe Ryan, Mitch Keller. Milwaukee, Detroit, Reese Olson. I saw a Detroit plus 110. If you grab a plus 110 with the home team, sure. Braves under. This would be it looks easy just to take Baltimore here versus Tampa Bay. Mr. Numbers will tell you Tampa Bay at home steal signs. You want to go over? I could say sure for an over. And this was a little bit of a move on this total, too. I saw like a 7.5, now it's up to an 8.5. Again, if you don't have FanDuel or even DK at times, they want to get to the market first. Bad lines. Bad lines. You wonder why I'm a volume type guy? Because during football season, when they put up their lines on the Wednesday, Thursday way ahead of time, you're getting 2 or 3 points value. Just like this, the whole point. I did this with Detroit Landing on Thursday. The total was, I think, 9.5 on their site and 8.5 everywhere else. It's a joke. Get that money when you can. Oh, the Dodgers and Yankees, two teams that are overachieving because they're garbage. Look at the comment section with that one. Team Money's gonna not Team Money. Mr. Numbers will lose his mind. He'll subtweet at me on Twitter with the Emperor from Star Wars or some nonsense with the Yankee hat on. Yamamoto, Poteet. How do you not take the Yanks here? Really? A home dog, winners of 8 straight, and my bias towards the Yankees, and I've been biased. They're overachieving. I don't care what people think. That you think that Stroman, Schmidt, and Gill are going to pitch to 150 ERAs or something. The lineup is bad. The Dodgers are just as bad. You got a couple good guys. How are the Dodgers favored here? I'll go Cody. And Cody Poteet, he wasn't even that bad when he pitched for the Marlins. Yeah. Yankees, sure. Take the Yanks here at home. Small dog. Cubbies, Reds. Justin Seal is not pitched well. He was hurt. Maybe he was hurt in spring training. I don't know. He's not his usual self. Cleveland and Miami. This is like the White Sox game. How do you not take Miami the way Cleveland's playing? Weathers hasn't pitched bad. I probably should. I got the White Sox here. I probably should have put the Marlins in here as well. Texas too. I mean, Logan Webb. Everybody's going to run to Logan Webb. Give me the Rangers. Boston White Sox. Talked about that. Seattle, KC. I wanted to take KC here, but I got Lynch. And this is really just a spot with this guy. Bryce Miller's been okay. Seattle's been hot. They're winning. They're on a little run here. And I think people forget Lynch was a first-round pick for Kansas City. I'd love to see him get to the Brady Singer, Cole Raggins kind of level of being consistent and stuff like that. I don't hate Kansas City here. This is one of those pick and choose kind of spots. You can't do it. You either got to go all in with a bunch of hold your nose plays today or sitting out. I got a top play up on the site. You got the Braves here in the Braves under here in the chat. I think it's kind of a tough day today because I could either come in with a bunch of games or just sit back and I grabbed a couple and that was that. Lynn and Gomber. Gomber's been not bad. This is another spot. Do you want to lay 190 with Lance Lynn and a St. Louis team that's under 500 and just 500 at home? Saying the Rockies are a good team, but it's about the numbers. I'm going to take dogs at 160 spots, 165s. In the long run, that's going to pay out. Houston and the Angels. I think Houston's got problems. I don't know how they're going to get another pitcher in here. Where are they trading from? Can they trade a Bregman for a pitcher and slide in a youngster, one of their guys? I don't know what the Astros plan is. Could they still make the playoffs? Sure. I mean, Houston, Seattle, and Texas. Yanks, Oakland. Yanks, Baltimore. Then you got the Cleveland, Kansas City's. I mean, Houston. Again, that being said, I like the Angels. I almost used the Padres under today as a premium as well. P. Fatty's on it. It's not been terrible. And Bassett, we got here listed. Run line play. Oh, I didn't even have these scrolling. I apologize. I didn't have them scrolling. I didn't put them out on the Twitter world. I'm slacking. Sorry. All right. They're out and about. And again, we cashed a under yesterday in the video here at baseball, 58 and 37. That's like 60% with totals. Not too bad overall. And then we got another one again. We'll come right back on that Natty's under. Let's give our little shout out here. It's been a minute. I'm sure we'll have comments already. Cordell Taylor, don't go against Boston at home. AOD says Boston definitely wins the series. Moneyline. Excuse me, it wasn't Moneyline Markel. It was Marcos liked Boston in 6. Jesse, Mavs in 6, in trouble. Pound it, Mavs in 7, in trouble. Just a poor game. Who did our guy Chalkosaurus? Where's he at? Buzz. Dodgers winner. 185 -1 Braves. So he is now 38 and 4, picking up 4 more bills. 63-74. Again, laying a little juice with the man, but I will give him credit where credit is due. The games have won, and he will get his due. Any doo-doo on losers anywhere? Anybody have anything crazy yesterday? That's about it. Let's get to the comments. Actually, I got to put these in the comment section. If you're on the Facebook page, if you're on the YouTube channels, you will see the baseball picks in the chat. There we go. And we got our Facebook likes from Davis and Dennis. Thank you, my friends. Ninja's in the house. I guess I forgot they have Porzingis. Can't leave that guy open. And that was, I thought, was the key for me thinking I'm going to take the match here, because it's the Porzingis thing could have went one of 2 ways. And it went one way. I should say one. Obviously, there's 2 ways to go. So, I don't know what I'm saying here. Little tired. And it was, they force stuff to him. He hasn't played, and it messes up the rhythm of the Celtics, and Dallas covers, maybe wins the game. And the other side of that was he doesn't miss a beat, and it's a big win, which was the case. You got to be able to, when he comes off the double, Luka, someone else got to make a shot here. Kyrie and Luka, and I said that's why I kind of liked them for the series. I got 2 guys who could take over a game and control a game. You still need a third player. You saw Boston's third player last night come in and have a monster game off the bench. Porzingis, big game. Nothing, nada from Dallas. That's every game is going to be like this if Dallas gets 10 points off their bench. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to lose ugly. Ninja says Chris Sale over 6.5 Ks. I would say yes. Tough lefty, although the Natties do hit lefties. They do hit lefties a little bit. But Sale, will there be a little fall back into regression mode? I mean, yeah, you'd think. Like most guys, especially an old guy who's little injury prone of late, shall we say? And I like the Nats. I think the Nats are quietly a very good hitting team. People don't realize. That being said, versus lefties, 226 this season, which it's not terrible. Nick says nowhere near the spread, Mavs. Yep. That happens when you don't show up. Celtics next game. See, I look at it different, Nick. I see a team embarrassed. The team doesn't show up. Nobody shoots the ball well. I'm going to have to come back. And besides the fact that it's a NBA Finals, you think to show up with some pride. You got here. You're a good team. It's not like you're a bad team. I'm getting 7 now, as opposed to 6.5. I don't hate 7. Yeah, went up a little bit because Porzingis looks really good. Bill says, why the White Sox? Didn't like them yesterday. They're bad. I said yesterday with the White Sox, it was just one of those where they had lost, 15 in a row. Uh, Bill, if you think they're going to lose 110 straight, I guess you just unload on whoever they play. Why, though, are they favored today? Please explain. Please explain why they're favorites today. They're 110 favorites. I don't want to take a bad team as a favorite, just like I don't want to take a bad team when it's on a losing streak as a favorite. Like I want to take road teams laying 170 or 180. I'm not going to do that. I will take a team on a 15 game losing streak or whatever the heck they're on here. I mean, they've been bad, 14 in a row. They're favored. They're favored over a team that's over 500. I'm confused. A team that's over 500 on the road, yet they are favored. I'll take a shot at 190. Do you want to take a shot at 190 or do you want to take a shot at 165? You could take a Boston a plus 165 on a run line. I'm going to go, like I said, games like this, they look so easy. Well, we'll see. Maybe it is easy. Maybe tomorrow I'll be like, well, I was wrong. I'll do it again. One game, I'll still have 2 homes, a house, and money in the bank. I'll be fine. Buzz says, Sean, hello, and the Midday Money Crew. Buzz, I gave you your little props early on. Oh, you're here, 11:03. You were already in the chat. Davis says, fade Timothy Earl. Why is that? Is it because he's an ECU guy? Is ECU out of the playoffs? Why are we fading him here? I know he had his Orioles run line. He does that every day with the Baltimore Crew. So I don't know. You got to tell me, Davis. What is the big who did he have? I should say that we got the fade train going. There is Winning Free Picks YouTube, Sean Higgs YouTube, premium edition available, and our Facebook group. Davis. Okay, this is Tim Earl's free pick is on the Red Sox. Is that what that is? Here we go. Toledo Mud Hens. Minor League Baseball, minus 140. Brio's in house. Llama. The llama's over here. And, I don't even know what I'm doing. Someone says it looks like I'm back in the bunker. I said, you think you got to go back like 3 years when after we sold the house and went to an apartment for like 6 months while the new house was being built. That's where the llama came from because I was literally in a carved out corner of the apartment next to the closet. Here I was just trying to, I don't know. I had to redo the mini helmets because I had the mirrored glass behind them. They were in the little plastic things. So it was always a glare. Couldn't really see them well. I got to do something. I got to do something in here. Paint a wall. I don't know what I'm doing. Just bored. Nick Nancy. Hard for me to believe that people didn't think Porzingis would be a factor. What factor was it going to be, though? Nick, if a guy doesn't play in a month, I don't know. I don't know what to expect out of a guy. That was my point. I mean, one, it didn't really make a difference to me factor-wise because I thought my 2 guys would still outplay the other team. Mike Amato loves it. Good afternoon. Buzz, is there anyone in the house with like one play tonight to make as much money as your bank will allow? Here we go. The Buzz and Mr. Number show will be on after mine, where you just lay huge faves with Vegas Dave. Come on, Buzz. Let's see. Buzz's play today. I can probably guess what Buzz's play is today. Oh boy, what would it be? Probably Toronto. I don't know. You're an old cat, Philly, New York guy. I don't think you'd like Lance Lynn. So I don't think you'd lay 190. Or maybe you will because you think Colorado's bad. I'm interested. Jim Pritchard's in the house. I like the Atlanta under. Yes. Dodgers under. Yes. Rays under today. I know at that one. I sort of like the over in that Oriole one there. Cincy run line versus the Cubs and Steel. Okay. I like that with Lodolo. Red Sox plus 160. I just said that. If you like the Red Sox, I say go run line. Jim, he's a Giants guy here. WNBA, under best bet on the board. Someone said for me to take all the unders WNBA, but who cares about WNBA? Nobody watches it. Nobody cares. Giants guy. Got to talk to Michael B. You guys got to get together. We can see what's going on with your Giants. Yes, White Sox will keep it close. They stink, no doubt, but stinky teams can still win. Here's the thing with that, Jim. They're favored. I had Fetty the other day when they had lost 8 in a row. I had them in the chat here the other day against the Cubbies. They were up 5-0. Blew that game. And now they're a favorite. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the pigs fly comes out tomorrow. Michael, do we really need a 3-day break between games 1 and 2? Yeah, that's why I don't like the NBA. Sports money. It says midday money. You know how we are, sports money. It is ridiculous. Let's have some rest. Desmond. I was wrong too. Minus 66 on the Mavs. Celtics total. 217 it went up to. So the other day in here, I said, 214.5. I think we'll see some scoring. We got some scoring. Just one team didn't score for us. I mean, 217. I don't mind losing that. I had 214. It went to 217. I know people are like, CLV. There's no CLV when you win or lose. There's no juice. Listen, you want a better number. Because over 1,000 games, 10,000 games, that adds up. I said this before. In this thing here, baseball, football, totals, you're laying 110s, you're laying 115s or 120s. Baseball, half runs here, or not half runs, but different books having different odds. I ran across the books I'm on that keep records on the sites here for my picks. They're all pretty much the same. But one site, the one year, I had about 30 more wins because I'm getting half point wins on one and pushes and losses on the other. You have to shop your lines. Why wouldn't you want 214 instead of 217? Even if I lost. You want the better number. I don't understand how people don't want good numbers. If you don't care about the number, lay 270, lay 1,500. Detroit Lenny's in the house. Hey, Detroit Lenny. What time we got a rapid fire today? I have shows all day Friday. Oh. I'm in a Higgs stat just to stir the pot. I love it. Buzz. For the last night, $8. I wrote it down for you. You were 370 for 200, 330 for 200, 300 for 200, and 260 for $2. My wife wants to stay on the payroll. She says she likes to have 10% of the bankroll to go shopping on Saturday. Leave me alone. You need to flash your Bowman and 87 down response. Yeah, they're over there. I can't even reach them. Sometimes when I had the desk over there, it was easy. I could just reach out and get them. Now I got them sitting. I don't even want to. Although I could reach into this little carton and pull out. There you go. Bunch of garbage in there. Found it. Kindling. Celtics in 3, says Detroit Lenny. Yeah, Celtics in 3. That it looks like you're in a 6x6 room. But when it's far behind me, how does it look? I don't know. Nick Nancy still would be a factor if it was just his size. Yes and no. I mean, he's not a defensive guy. I mean, if you tell me that the Mavs come out and not score in a first quarter and give up 40 points when they're a defensive first team, I'm in trouble. It doesn't make a difference who's playing for the other team. If you're going to give up 37 points on the road and score 20 and you're a defensive first club, um, doesn't make a difference who's playing. It could, we saw that in the Knicks series. They had 6 guys to play. They're still put up 115 points because the Pacers play no defense. You don't have a chance if you're not playing defense. What time does Davis' show start? Where's Davis at? He came in and gave us a Toledo Mud Hens. Pound it. All Celtics bettors coming out easy win on my Mavs. Plus, you got 7.5. I like it. Nick Nasty's on the Celtics all the way. Player props in the house, a.k.a. Shout Out King. Michael, call me crazy eggs. I'm looking taking your P Fatty guy night over the hapless Padres. P Fatty has not been bad. The problem is the Diamondbacks don't hit a lot. That's why I kind of like the under. Desmond says minor league baseball. The Aviators at the El Paso Chihuahuas, Las Vegas, currently on a 5-game win streak. I met some of the El Paso guys here in Sugar Lane. They're pretty friendly signing stuff. Player prop, smash and like button. There is a poll question on both Sean Higgs and Winning Free Picks YouTube if you want to answer the poll question. Stop Jay says, late to the show, but I'm not missing. Good luck today and this weekend. You as well, Stop Gio. Thanks for popping in. Make sure you come into me, Ross, and Jesse after this, and what can we talk about? The Kennedy assassination or something. I don't know. That is my favorite play so far. The Marlins Angels over 3.5. Team totals. I don't hate it. I kind of like both of these dogs. And Sportsway says, me too, player prop. Smash the like button. Much appreciated. Nick Nasty says, Celtics next game. All right, Nick, listen. You said Celtics all the way for you. Now Boston next game. Now you get the pen. Nick Nasty. Nick Nasty. Boston. All the way. All the way. Boston game 2. An exclamation point at it. Jim. Baseball blows my mind sometimes, Higgs. Then the good old bullpens say it all. That's the thing. The bullpens. What am I going to say? You stick with first fives, and then all of a sudden you lose that because the team comes back and wins. It's sports betting. Oh, my goodness. Sports Money changing his name. If you didn't know who Sports Money is, because he's got the little lion from is this a Stratman Oakmont Wolf of Wall Street lion, Mike? This is our guy Mikey POD. Now called Sports Money, last call host. Give him a follow. He's got YouTube. He's got a Twitter. Michael A. Also liking the Orioles team total over 4.5 versus the Rays. I like the over in that game. So I will agree with that. Detroit Later says Roaring Kitty. Rapid fire as soon as you have lines for it on. Wonderful. Oh, man. I'm not going to be around next Friday, Detroit Light. I'm going on a trip for the weekend. So I got to tell you, Ross, Jesse, Anthony, Tooch, no Friday, Saturday. I'm not going to be around. Coming back Father's Day. No videos. Stop, Gio. The Dropper Bowl Friday parlay boosted on Caesars. Here we go. Plus 38-ish. Pirates first 5 money line versus Joe Ryan and the Twinkies. Guardians at Miami run line. Yankees reverse run line plus money there versus the Dodgers, and the Giants at the Rangers. Keep it small. Don't be stupid with these parlays. Why? I think this is an 0-4 day here. I mean, I I I like the Twins. I like the over in that game. I like Texas. I do like the Yankees. I do like the Yankees, but I like I like Texas and I like Miami. Get the pen. The pen is out, Nick Nasty. The pen came out. I've seen where you. I was reading your thoughts. Dave says, good afternoon, Higgs. I like the Braves run line and the White Sox money line. Dodgers money line. Here we go. No runs first inning, Sox and Sox. No runs first inning, Brewers, Tigers. Yes to the no runs first inning plays. Braves run line because you don't want to lay a huge number. I get it. White Sox money line. I say to this, Dave, and it's in the chat scrolling. Take the White Sox plus 190 on the run line. If they're going to win, maybe they win 5-1. 15-5. I don't know. They score runs. They had to score runs to win. So I don't want to just think they win by a game. If they're going to score runs, they'll score runs, and that'll be it. Where are we at? Mikey Sports Money says Scotland. What is this? You just can't come in and say Scotland. I have no idea what this is. Subject says, let's hear Russ talk about the magic bullet. You know, we got it. He's got a new chair. We got to talk about his new chair somehow. Bring what's fierce one more time in his live. He's banning me for life. What do you laugh at, Sway? Stratman Oakmont? Yes, that's what that lion is. I just think about the lion walking in. Here it's Stratman Oakmont. Stratford Oakmont bringing all the locks. Yes. I don't, people probably didn't even get that till I mentioned the movie. No, they're not winning 50 games. I don't think they win 50 games. They're going to be a bad team. But are they losing? Are they losing 100 straight? Because that's what it'll be at. 100 straight losses. I think they'll win a game. I don't know. People will. I saw, and was that you, Pounded, who sent me the thing about the guy with the ridiculous I'm 52-4 and nerfy nonsense, and all he does is if the game loses, if it wins, great. If it loses, you double up, and if that loses, you triple up, and that's considered a win, even though you go 1-2, but you're tripling up your plays, which seems easy enough. So this is my point here with the White Sox. Why wouldn't you just you wouldn't even have to it's not even doubling when you're an underdog most of the time. So if you don't think the White Sox lose 100 straight games this year or 115 straight games because they lost 15 already, 14 already. Wouldn't you just say I'm going to come in here and put a nickel on them, money line, and then there'll be a dog next game and 1,000? And would I be considered if I take the White Sox for the next 7 games and they're underdogs and I go 0-6, losing 500, and then say there'll be a dog. Say I go to 700, 1,200, 1,000, will be 12, there'll be 24, and say I'm down like 6,000, 7,000 by whatever it is by game 7. I'm trying to think of how, depending what their plus money's at. If I go 1-6 with them, but by the time their 7th win comes, right? Who's their upcoming game? So they got the Cubbies at Milwaukee on the road. So they could conceivably go 1, 2, 3, 4. They lose 5 more games on the road, and they're all big. They're big dogs everywhere. So nickel, 1, 5, and all of a sudden I put like 7,500 on them at home versus Toronto. They're a dog, and I'm getting plus 150, and that wins. Do I count that as a win because I'm up money by just doubling up? Buzz, Indians minus 120. Easy money. This plays everyone's wheelhouse. This is fine. Cleveland Indians. I sort of like Miami because I think the line's short, but I get you, Buzz. Buzz, Cleveland minus 120, 480 for 400. That's a normal play. See, I can respect these plays. Thank you. Michael, any thoughts on the Stros Angels game? I like the Angels. I mean, Mike, you've been here long enough. Didn't you listen to the Marcos Minute early in the show? Were you here? I did the whole rundown. You know I'm going to be on home dogs, bad teams. So I have what? 320 games bet this year. And we're up over 2 dimes. So just I didn't submit my ticket yet. I came here to bounce my plays off Higgs in the chat. Thank you very much. Thank you for doing that, Gio. Did you see the flat Earth with Antarctica? Hold on a second. Flat Earth. That's right. That's we got to do flat Earth with Ross. He gets upset when Lenny throws out the flat Earth graphic. Should we do Flat Earth Friday shows? I do a Flat Earth Friday show. We can't because I have this show. I got Ross and Jesse in a half hour. Then I get like an hour and a half break, and then I get Lenny, Tim Earl, and Terry. Then I get you and Tooch like 2 hours after that. Then I'd run in and nerd talk sometimes with the crew. I just can't. Summertime, I need. That's why I don't really do a lot of late night money. We do a couple during the week because I gotta rest up a little bit, man. Because once football's here, actually I shouldn't say that because football season we don't do a lot of late night money. Just usually look headlines on Sunday. Baseball 93-91 plus 640 in the video. Not bad. Pretty good record. Obviously, we're taking dogs because you know, and I know you know because most people are taking favorites. If you go 93-91, you would be down probably more than 640. Braves under 8, White Sox run line. I'm saying not only they win today, they win putting up runs, multiple, plus 190. And the Blue Jays. I was trying to, you know what? This could have went a lot of different ways. This could have been a Texas play. This could have been a Yankee play. This could have been a Marlin play. This could have been a Baltimore overplay. I went run line Toronto since they seem to have found their bats, and Oakland is a hot mess. A hot mess. Earl Sports loves Flat Earth Fridays. And why wouldn't he? There you go. Just for the Earls. Flat Earth Friday. And tomorrow, get ready for a lot of this after the White Sox win.
Oink, oink.
Hey, everybody, look. It's the flying pig.
Oink, oink. Hello, everybody. Whee!
Pat said, that takedown of Flat Earth video is pretty cool how it surrounds the world. Yes, there's an ice wall pounded. I'm glad it's taken you to 2024 to figure that out. The ice wall goes around the world. And it's not as much as it's flat as it's just it could be a giant globe, but we're on the flat part of it. Come on. That's Ross talking about the magic bullet. Yes, he gets a little excited. Just like the movie The Wall of Ice. Yes, they had pictures of the Wall of Ice. We're living on a big pizza with extra cheese. No, the moon is not pizza. Flat Earth, that would make a cool t-shirt. They had Flat Earth t-shirt. I wore a Flat Earth t-shirt to NASA down here with me and my daughter. She had a NASA shirt on at Flat Earth. They did not like it. No one was laughing. I was trying to make jokes, Desmond. No one laughs. Like, man, I thought this was funny. They show a whole video on the moon landing. And then when you come out of that little theater, it says like leaving Earth and going to the moon. And it's the entire recreation of the landing, right? They have a little shuttle and it's like down. Like, look, it's fake. They just showed you this. They filmed it right here. No one was laughing. Come on. Earth is a donut. Hold on. How about we got to talk about the is it what is it? Hollow Earth? The people, who lives in the center of this? The troll people? The mole people? Earl? I'm so behind on flat Earth stats. It's chatted. Operation Paper. There we go. Stop. See, now you're way over people's heads with that. Forget that. People are gonna. What is that? I enjoy cranking things up. Listen. We're gonna wrap up the show because people are gonna just tune in off anyway. We start talking about Kennedy, magic bullets, and flat Earth, and mole people. The hills have eyes. I wonder how much the movie ticket will cost for the next moon landing. Who said it? Didn't the Chili Pepper say? Space is the final frontier. Filmed in a Hollywood basement. It's free. Michael A. It makes you wonder, right? Like how, and again, this is just me bouncing thoughts on people. We're on the telephone, a landline no less. Landline. Talking to the moon with a picture of the moon behind me. Picture of the earth behind me. Come on. I don't know. Whatever. I could get. I try to worry about my family and other nonsense. All right, we're out of here. Braves under 8. Sox run line. The White Sox run line 190. If you want to do Boston run line plus 165, hey, I'm not going to say no to that. Whatever. I'm going White Sox plus 190. They're not going to lose 114 games in a row. That's my prediction. I'll stand by it. Call it a lock. We'll trend it up. Vegas Dave style, whatever you want to do. Will play human locks. White Sox not losing 114 straight. I'll take them today plus 190. Toronto Blue Jays run line plus 110. Be on the lookout if you're on YouTube for next podcast, Ross and Jesse. Also on Twitter, I will tweet it out at Mr. Sean Hicks. Come check it out. I will see you all later and tomorrow as well.